What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a back to school essentials. There will be a part 1 and part 2 just because I have so many items. I am in college. This is my senior year and I commute, and because of that I like to just keep everything in my book bag, and I usually schedule my classes back to back so I don't have a long break in between, so I don't stop at my car, I don't switch out my stuff. So therefore my book bag is really full and really heavy. So the first item I will be showing you will be my book bag, and I've had this book bag for about a year now, and as you can see it has so many compartments, and that is why I fell in love with this book bag. I normally keep my phone and my keys in the front. So the two things I will not be showing you today will be my books because I haven't gotten them yet, and number 2 will be my laptop. So I guess the first item I will show you will be the item that I will not use until my second semester, and that is this binder. And as you can see, I have already made a cover and I have made some pages, and I have to add the dividers inside. But the reason why I bought the binder now is because right now everything is so much cheaper, so I decided to get it now instead of waiting till my second semester, which all the prices will go up for these supplies. The next item that I will get a big use out of, and I've had this for about 4 or 5 years now, and it is like a folder accordion. I don't remember the name. It's a 5-star brand, and as you can see I have already put labels for my classes. I have 4 classes this semester. In the last compartment I keep some plain white paper, as you can see, and in the front I keep some grid paper for no real reason. I just keep that in case I ever need it. I want to add a drawing to my notes or whatever else. And I have the reinforced paper. I just happen to have some leftover 5-star. I haven't really been buying paper since high school. We don't have staples. In the classroom there aren't staplers, so I just like to keep a pack of staples and a stapler in my book bag. The next item I will show you is an agenda, and most of my stuff was meant to be black and gold, and then I got my agenda. I couldn't find one that matched the theme, so it's 2 pages for the whole month. Glorious free space, as you can see, and I love that because I love to do bullet journals, but this year I didn't really want to take a lot of time out of my day just to draw onto my page, and so therefore I got an agenda that already had everything written for me. But I love the space that it gives you because sometimes things don't fit or you don't use up all the lines. I don't know, I'm very specific when it comes to my supplies, so when I saw this I knew it was immediately what I needed to get. So that's my agenda, and I have some stickers because like I said I like to bullet journal, and so I just have those stickers. If I want to go back to that I can, or on my notes, whatever, I don't know. This year I will be using this medium size notebook, and it's by the brand Fringe, and I love these notebooks so much. I got them from TJ Maxx, and the reason why I love it is because it leaves you just like a normal amount of space at the top, but it has a section for the date, and I just love that so much. It makes everything so clean and organized. But this year I will be following the same method that I had for my prayer notebook. As you can see I separated into categories, and that is what I will be doing with my notebook based on the colors that I have for that specific class. So I have some sticky tabs that I will be using. I haven't gotten to it, so that's just an example of what I will be doing to my notebook. The next item is another notebook, and this is for my CEC club that I will be in. I am actually a secretary, so throw that out there. Ruler, I don't know, I take really extra notes, so that's why I have a lot of stuff that other people are like, why do you have that? 2 other things that I don't really need are these large index cards, and I have the small index cards in here. I love making to-do lists, but the fact that I have this and it like has a space for you to check off everything and it matches my theme, I love this. But I'm just a very extra person in general, so I do like to keep things on hand. Next I have some post-it notes just to keep my notes organized. Going off of the sticky notes, I have a bunch of tabs. The next items are erasers, so I have a white eraser and I have this Pilot friction eraser, and I will explain that later on in the video, you know. Next I have a USB. You never know when you're gonna need it. So I have the Papermate color lead, so this is one, and then I have like all 8 of them or 6 of them, I don't know. I have all of them. This is the color I'm going to be using this semester, and then just the plain black ones. I have some correction tape, and I love to take notes in pen, and that is why I have correction tape, because I found myself buying a bunch. And this year I was at Walmart and they had the Pen and Gear brand. I've never heard of that before. Oops. And they had a pack of 10. And that I bought are pens. I love pens, and I had last year I used the Pilot Juice pens, and I love those so much. But this year I wanted to try the Zebra Sarasa Clips, and they're in the milk colors. I also have a Zebra Sarasa black pen, and these I got separate. I just had I bought a pack of black pens, but I'm just taking one. I bought these two pencils, these two mechanical pencils that I will just continue to reuse, and I will not be throwing away. Ones I wanted were the big grip pencils, the black and white ones, but I think those are discontinued, so I don't know. The next item are these Tombow markers, and ended up finding this brand, the Pilot Friction pens, and the original ones that I found were these, and then later on at Target during the summer I saw the clicker pens, and I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. So this year I can go ham on my notes and not worry about making mistakes, because I can actually erase. And that is why I went to Amazon and bought the little Pilot Friction erasers. I saw this online, I think it was on a video or something, but I was trying to find them in stores just to see how much they would cost in stores versus the shipping and all of that. But because I couldn't find them, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna buy them off Amazon, because like I said, I like to keep an eraser, and it came in a pack of 3. Came in a pack of 3, and I tested it to see if it worked. Pen, and then here's the highlight, and you can see it erased, so it actually does work. So I also bought the highlighters, and I do have a bunch of the mild liners, but I decided to get the Pilot Friction highlighters, test them out, see if I like them. If I don't, I mean, I can just go back to my other highlighters. Not like I don't have a lot of highlighters anyway. The next thing is this Pentel sign pen, and I love it so much. This is my original and only whatever this tip is to do like calligraphy writing, and I love it. And I'm still gonna use it because the Tombow ones, I got the pack that comes in the pastel colors, so that's what the tip of the Tombow ones look like. And because they didn't come with a black one, so I'm still keeping this one. I would probably still keep this one because I love this thing so much. And I have this Sharpie, and I got the dual tip because you never know. I don't know, but you always need a Sharpie. Don't know why at the most randomest times, but you need a Sharpie. So I got the dual tip just to, I don't know, just to be prepared, I guess. So now I have these 2 bags, Teacher Tools, and it's just a pink with a little bit of gold. Let me just say, it took me forever to find a pencil pouch that I actually liked. So I went to Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, Office Depot, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I went to all of those stores. Like, all of these things that I have showed you have been from all those different stores, and I could not find a good pencil pouch. It wasn't until I got to Marshalls that I found this gem. So on one, it's a 2-sided pouch, but for today's haul I will only show you this side, and this is where I'm going to keep all of my sticky notes, tabs, and all of that. And then this one I will keep all of my writing utensils, writing supplies, whatever you want to call it. So I will show you real quick what I was talking about, and as you can see, last semester I did use a notebook and still separated it, but into classes. But these are what my notes used to look like. These are my notes from last semester, if I can get it to focus. I don't know if you can see how well that is, but I did title it with the date at the top, and it had a color for the week, and I would highlight any keywords and just write everything else in black. And I mean, that just keeps on going. I was very extra, as you can see. I would transition to the different color to let me know I was moving on, or I would write it in a color pen and then write in black. I don't know. I just kind of found something that worked for me, so you can go ham with all of those school supplies that I showed you this time. Don't have to hold back on my creativity because I do have erasable pens. And like I said, I love to use pens. And the thing that was holding me back was the pen part because I didn't like how it looked with that whiteout. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.